Good morning, everybody. I think we're live. I hope we're live. I know music's live. Good morning, Danny. Good morning, Kelly. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm supposed to be live, so Danny, Kelly, let me know if you can hear me or whatever. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Carol. Good morning. I hope you guys, well, Kelly shared. What about you, Dan? What about you, Carol? It's going to be one of those kind of days, I think. I don't know. Yes, Carol, I shaved. Yeah, Kelly. I told you guys I was going to do it. Even Danny was in the office. He goes, "You shaved." Thanks, buddy. Well, it was just getting really out of hand. She said it because I was doing this and pulling it forward. She goes, "That's it. That's enough." Good morning, Herbie. She said, "Get rid of it. I don't like it." It's okay. So I did just that. Now, today is February 24th. We only have 5 more days left of this month. Good morning, Amanda, or good afternoon. And thank you for that. We only have 5 days left, and in 5 days is my good buddy's birthday. Believe it or not, I have a friend of mine named Gay Kaflish, and he was born on leap year on the 29th of February. So he'll be celebrating his birthday this Saturday, which is cool. He only celebrates a birthday every 4 years. Hope everybody had a good week so far. I'm doing okay. We're doing fine. Faye should be popping in here from home. She's going to be watching the show, she said. But everything's good. Yeah, Danny, 15 years old, exactly. I think 15. He goes back to, man, we were kids, back in the 60s. Hello, Margot. Good morning. And Margot, did you hit the like button, the thumbs up, and share the show? Carol, did you share the show and like it? I got to tell you about it. Danny was with me when I did a reading from New York. It was wild. So hopefully we have a good day today with a lot of people and we'll see what's going on. Good morning, Mary Lucia. You guys, I want you to listen to this song. This song is like a backwards part of When Irish Eyes Are Smiling. Good morning, Mary Erickson, and thank you for liking and sharing the show, Mary Lucia. Mary, you forgot to say, "Ay, que chulo." Now I got to get a haircut. Maybe cut like right here in the corners. That's it. But gee whiz, it's a good start so far, Danny. We've only been in the show what 5 minutes, if that. And a lot of people are logging on. That's great. I love it. Carolyn Thomas, good morning. No, Faye's not here today. Faye's going to be dropping out for a while. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, buddy. Mary, good seeing your face again. Thank you. You're so kind. Let me put a couple things up and I'll be right back, folks. No, not that. Well, I can do it with right now. This is cool. You got to remember, I don't know how to work all this stuff. So, bingo. There's that one. In case you ever want a reading. And I'm going to talk about the reading I did. Danny was here in the office with me, and man, was that wild. I think we're okay now. I wanted to put that up there. Okay, Dan, no rush, and I appreciate it, buddy. Paulie Miller, she sent one for my stepdaughter, and we just got it yesterday. Doreen McAvoy, how are you, lass? I am doing very well, thank you. Everybody, I hope you got your coffee, your tea, whatever. Cheers to you. And as you can see, this is my Wisconsin cup. It goes all the way around. I have another cup at home that says Minnesota. So, oh, that's a good cup. Carolyn Thomas, did you like and share the show, dear? You have to like and share the show. Otherwise, we put you in timeout. Yes, Faye. Here's the thing, folks. Faye is very well. Okay. It's just that she needed to get away from the show and her show because it was overwhelming for her. She'd never done this before. I'm the one that's going on the 20 years of doing what we do. She just said she couldn't take it. And I could see that the anxiety level was way up above the top. So rather than have her have a nervous breakdown, I just told her, just get away from it all. Stay home. And she fell down the stairs. Thank God she didn't hurt herself because she fell on her butt. But she fell down the stairs halfway and she sat there and cried. And she said, I'm 74 years old. My life is going away, and I'm going like, wow, what brought this on? So I told her, honey, she says, I miss my family. I miss this. Do whatever you want to do. I said, you go be with your family. I said, go have fun. You're retired. Enjoy your retirement. I said, don't worry about me. I said, I'm the one that wanted the office. I got the office. I said, I'm the one that does what the psychic thing. I'm doing it. I said, the shows, you teaching me what to do, I'll do it. So she's at home right now. She's not hurting, put it that way. And it wasn't, everybody would think the wrong way and think, oh, they had a fight. No, we did not have a fight. We don't have fights. Her and I, when we have something to discuss, we'll sit down and I will pound it in her head that it's my way. No, it's the other way around. It's her way. I just let her have, I let her have whatever she wants because I think it was you, Carol, that put it up. Good wife or a happy wife, happy life. Yeah, I believe in that very much. In my younger days, I was stubborn as all hell, and I would fight that like crazy. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. Nope, not anymore. I just say whatever. And I want her to enjoy her life. I want her to enjoy her time off. If she wants to go visit family, go. I'm not going to stand in your way because there shouldn't be anybody at all that should keep anyone from their family because they had their family first and they knew their siblings first before they knew you. So remember that. What? No feedback from that? Come on, gang. Let's go. Say something. I hope so too, and even if she doesn't come back, that's fine. I mean, here's the thing. She said she wants to have supper ready for me when I come home. Great. She said if she wants to go visit with her sister, she wants to go like she did yesterday, hung out with her sister all day. Fine. Great. I asked her, did you guys have a good time? Yes, we did. I said, that's what it's all about. Good morning, Becky. Did you like and share the show, Beck? You're very correct, dear. Life is too short not to enjoy it. That's right. So that's why I told her, I said, don't even worry about the show anymore. I said, I know how to do the main stuff. She's going to show me how to link on people so they can get on and all that stuff. But for now, you know, we're getting by. Don't worry. Let me see if I can. Where's that other one? I wanted to put the. Let's see. No, I know we got more than this now. Come on. There was a link on here for the show. To get on from Facebook or off of Facebook into YouTube. But anyway, I'll find it. Amen to that, Doreen. Amen. Here's the thing. If you can't be understanding to your better half, why are you together? I could see it coming that, it was really overwhelming her. And I just said, stop. I said, I'll take care of everything. Don't worry about nothing. So she's at home enjoying. Well, I'm over here. No. But life is really too short. One day you're here, and tomorrow you're gone. So it's just, I want her to enjoy her life, however long she has and however long I have. I'm not going to stand in anybody's way. Who am I? The whole thing is like I tell her, the Lord gave me this gift. He let me live again. So I have to serve the Lord. And I'm doing that by doing these shows for you folks. And I do what I can do. I'm not Mr. Psychic or rolling in the dough and all that stuff. There's a number to call if you ever want a reading. But the thing is, if you don't enjoy life for what it is, then why are you in it? Remember this: God gave you one life to live, one, and you go in and you put your time in here, like we are right now, and then you're gone, and you go into the next dimension. So enjoy it. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Let them know how you feel about them. If they are horses patoot, then just let them know. Do you always got to be crabby like that? Can't you be nice to people? I like this, Doreen. Exactly. Because I always used to say this to every person, every girl I lived with, I said this. You know, every morning I wake up, and I know I wake up to fight the battle of life. I don't want to have to fight you with it. And I would say, we got together to be one, to join together to be one, so that together we can fight the world. But no, I got to stop it. I got to fight you. Why do I want to be with you? Let me tell you, Amanda, she would love that. I want to do that because I was there. I was in, at the Church of Santiago. And believe it or not, folks, that was part of my ancestry stomping ground, Santiago, Spain. And I didn't know it till I got here in the United States. Good morning, Nancy. Did you like and share the show? We were just talking a little while ago about Faye being at home and everything. Everything is fine. We didn't have an argument or nothing like that. I just saw that everything was getting overwhelming for her. So I just told her, drop it all, stay home. Well, I still want to do it. No, 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 no. Just stay home. I said, go visit with your family, go see your kids, go see your sister. I said, she's the only one you have left of your sisters, your siblings. Hello, Jody Banks. Good morning. Did you like and share the show, Jody? Did you? So Faye is at home. I'm assuming that she's watching the show on Facebook. I just want her to, like they say, when you retire, it's your time to unwind. Well, I want her to really unwind. And yes, Becky, I know today is, everybody be alerted. Today is a full moon. So here's the thing. If you're going to go out and have a couple of drinks, you're going to have dinner or whatever, do it early and get home because the crazies come out on full moons. Expect the unexpected on a full moon. Trust me. I played many, many a gig, and I'm talking music, where I'd be on stage and something wild with a fight or whatever. And I go, man, is there a full moon out? And they tell me, yeah. So please just be alerted, folks. Today's a full moon. Do what you got to do early and get your butt back home. Okay? Because I've been on stages since I was, 13. Hello, Lupita. Good morning. I've been on stages playing music since I was 13, and I've seen it all from gunfights, stabbings, fist fights, women fighting. God, I could go on and on and on. But the thing is, when it's a full moon, the crazies come out. So get home early. Lupita and Becky, did you two like and share the show? Remember, you're supposed to hit the like button and you hit the share and you share it with your families. There, you know what I'm talking about then. Somebody's coming in to get patched up from something. Thank you, Beck. How true, how true, how true. And plus the fact, Doreen, the world is at a shift right now to make things even worse. Hello, cuz. There's my cousins right there. Good morning. Good morning. Like and share the show, did you? So right now we're dealing with the shift in the earth, okay? We're dealing with a full moon today. So get your shopping done early, get your go if you're gonna go to dinner, go dinner early, everything. Get it done early and get your butt back home because the crazies come out. Even on the road, folks, even on the road, there's a lot of drunks on the road, so you need to be extremely careful of that. Okay? Now, Danny, what say we talk about that reading that I did on Thursday? What do you think? Give me an answer. Danny, did you step away? Anyway, I welcome everybody that's here today. Okay, and this Danny, ladies and gentlemen, Danny, we all know Danny Lopez. Danny was in the office on Thursday, and I received a phone call from New York. And this guy said, "Are you the psychic?" Da, da, da. Yeah, yes, I am. And then he got to talking for a little while, and I was listening to his voice. And the first thing I asked him, I said, "What's with your tongue and your mouth? Something's wrong." He goes, "No, I'm okay." And all of a sudden, as I'm talking to him on the phone, I see a spirit do this real quick, like dip out and dip back in, standing behind this guy on the phone. Now, I had never seen the guy, still haven't seen the guy. Don't know what he looks like, whatever. But then I just asked him, I said, "Did your father pass?" And he said, "Yes." And I looked again and I went, "Was it your dad that had the tongue and the mouth?" I said, "Was it cancer?" And he said, "Yes. That's how my dad died, was cancer of the mouth." And Danny just sat there. You should have took a picture, Dan. But it was just like when I told Faye that once, he goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, Danny was there." I said, "It's just like, how did I know this stuff?" It just sometimes it's, excuse me, folks, excuse me, Lord, but sometimes it's creepy, you know, how it comes out and what I get out of it. But that's the God's honest truth. This reading came out that way. The guy said, I said, "Do you have Facebook?" Danny says, "After you pick me up off the floor." And I asked the guy, "Do you have Facebook?" And he said, "No." He said, "But I'm going to find somebody that does." He said, "Because I want to call you back." That's fine. I said, "I'll be here." And then I was telling Danny afterwards, we had a talk, Danny and I. And I said, "Now you've seen, Dan, you've seen it live." I said, "I don't know how I do this, but I do it." I said, "The spirits give me messages. They show me pictures. They'll show me a film, something. And then I put it together and give it to the customer, and they go, yes, because only they know. I have yet to meet this guy. I have yet to see the guy, but off of his voice, my ear is how I got everything." Oh, I know that, Dan. I know. But the whole thing is, there are times that, and I'll be honest with you, folks, there have been times, yes, that I've doubted my gift. Like, wow, how did I do that? You know, why do I do it? What's the purpose of it? Everybody, Lisa's here. Good morning, Lisa. And we hope that Tina's doing good. Hello, Primo. I was just talking about a reading I did on Thursday from New York. And I'll tell you, it just it was crazy. How I picked up the cancer of the mouth of all places. And it was his father that I asked, I said, was it your father that died of cancer on the mouth? And he said, yes. So it's just like when things come in, they come in. Yes, Lisa, I shaved. The boss told me to shave, so I listen to the boss all the time. It goes 1 year and no. Okay. Mary says, two of my youngest brothers, 65. Happy birthday to your brothers, the drummer. Okay, and I've been a drummer since I was 13. No, 11. I started out at 11. I went on the road at the age of 13. I played with an orchestra as a drummer. So, yeah, I know what it's about. I am going on 63 years of playing music. The good Lord let me keep going. And now I play 9 instruments. Hey, Danny, you never told me whether or not you wanted the Farfisa or not. We got off the subject and no, the phone rang, remember? Anyway, everybody, I hope you got your coffee, your tea, your canela, whatever you have, hot chocolate. Here's to you. Cheers. L'chaim. Bottoms up. All the good stuff. Salud. Salanche. But we are here. So it's almost 11 and we'll be doing our work in a little while. Oh, okay, Dan. Well, see if you can find somebody. Ay, 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 ay. Wow, people are coming on and dropping off. What's the deal? I guess they don't want a reading. So if you're not here when I call out your name, too bad. I'm not going to look for you. Okay. The little bit to cheer. Shall we go to work, you guys? Where's Carolyn Thomas? Carolyn Thomas, right away I got your foot for some reason. What's wrong with your foot? And see, I didn't even have to go to say, let's go to work. I asked, should we go to work? And all of a sudden, Carol's foot came out. That's wild. Okay, Danny said, vámonos. Carolyn Thomas, if you're still with me, dear, let me know what is wrong with your foot. Otherwise, I will go by. Keep going. I would do like Howie Mandel. Deal or no deal? And I'm sorry, folks, if it's not like going at a fast pace. I'm by myself now, so you gotta bear with me. Amanda, oh yeah, it's afternoon already. You already got beer. Okay. In the famous words of Henry Fonda, holy damnation. Vicky Peaster, good morning. How are you, lass? Good to see you on. So I take it that Carolyn Thomas got off, right? She's no longer with us. Boy, you just come on to say hello. I mentioned her name to take off. What is that? Yes, I you know what, Mary? You read my mind. And I was thinking about doing that just for like, since we haven't touched them for a long time. So I think I'll grab 1, 2, 3 of the old cards that we used to do. The deck is right here, and I can randomly go and pick out 3 cards. How's that sound? Lisa already number 3. Okay, I'm waiting for numbers. Kelly's number 1. Dan's number 1. Christopher James, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. No, nobody can keep Faye in line. I'll tell you. I don't even try. I just back off. My grandson Damien is doing good. My granddaughter Tiffany, I haven't heard yet. Okay, so we got 1 and 2 so far, and 1 that's 3. Becky, what number do you want, Beck? We got another number 3. And Christopher, thank you for asking, buddy. Richard Dearden, card 1, 2, or 3. Which one? Becky wants number 2. Okay. I got the deck right here, folks. I'm just going to randomly go in there and pick something. Okay. Richard says 3. Okay. Margot wants 2. Becky's 2. Doyle, I didn't even see you, bud. You snuck in the back door. Good to see you. Want number 2. Claude Camacho. Okay. Wants number 1. Albert wants number 3. I was wondering if you still have Primo. All right. I'm just ready to go. Here we go. There's the hand. This is the hand, the culprit right here. Is going in to grab. Oh, Nancy wants number 2, grabbing number 1. And it says everybody that's got number 1, Amanda, Flo Camacho. I know there was about 2 more on here. Kelly. Oh, Kelly, you're going to love this one. Organize for success. Okay. And this is a good time to do it because, like I said, there's a full moon out tonight. And there also is a shift in the earth. So remember that. Here's what it says. Not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Hello. Did you guys get that? Organize for success. Primo, I hope your office is all organized. All right. I'm grabbing number 2, everyone. Let's see. That's Vicky Peaster. Becky. Doreen. Christopher. Nancy. Wow, a lot of number 2s. Doyle. Joni. Let's see. And Kathy Hanley. Good morning, dear. And she wants number 2. And here's what it says. Wow, just exactly right off of this first one. Clean energy food. Okay, now here's what it means. Clean energy food for those who are. When you fuel your body, when you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. All right? Which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Do we need one of those? And here's what they said about the first one. Well, at least you know you're honest. That's one thing. And yes, Lisa, you are what you eat. Good morning, Kathleen, and good morning, Julie. We already did the cards 1 and 2. Where were you? Now, in case you didn't know it, card number 1 said organize for success. The second one said clean energy food. And what you put in your mouth is what you are. You are what you eat. Okay? And yes, there's no beer, Julie. Well, I don't know about looking good, but anyway. Okay, Mary wants number 3. I'm craving, Lisa, I'm craving tacos. How'd you know? Jose, good morning. Thank you, buddy. Like and share the show, everyone. Kathleen, we cannot stop the show, dear. We have to keep going. Christy O'Donnell, good morning or good afternoon. And this is going to be for those who are just starting or getting on. You're stuck with card number 3. Okay? No, not yet, Danny. I got him at home. And thank you, by the way, Dan. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny came to see me on Thursday, and he brought Dunkin' Donuts. What a guy. Next time you come, maybe you can stop by Taco House or. Anyway, here we go. Card number 3 for those who came late. This is the card you're going to get. Okay, Jose, you got. And número 3. Here's what it says. Positivity, faith, and optimism. Okay? Can you see that okay? And here's what it says. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with your path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. There you go. 1, 2, 3. And I always say this, I've been saying this for a long time. I think it was Winston Churchill that said it. When you're going through hell, keep going. It's better on the other side. Hello, Vanessa. You are in Spain. ¿Dónde mero en España? Yes, Mary, they are great cars. Oh, tacos de lengua? No, I don't like them. In fact, I was going to make some tacos this weekend. I thought about it. What do you mean pull one more for all of us? All right. Richard wants me to pull a overall card for all of you. Okay, so this will make it card number 4. And I'm just going to reach in the middle of the deck, and this is for everybody. Vanessa, ¿dónde mero estás en España? Okay. And this goes for everybody. I know it's a full moon today, or tonight, but still swallow your pride. Okay. This is what it says. Have courage to ask for and accept help. If you need help from someone, reach out. That's what family's for, and that's what your best friends are for. And you be there for them the same way. Here's what it says. Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered, and yes, we know that, through other people. Be sure to accept the assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. I will say it again. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Okay? There you go, Richard. That's card number 4. That was it. Don't ask me for no more. There's no more allowance. I sound like your dad. Young man, you think money grows on trees? All it takes is for somebody just to ask. Ask for help. Reach out to your friends. How many times have I said, just call me? If you need help, call me. Nobody calls. They must think I'm really swamped with business. I'm not. I would love that phone to ring. It's right here, right next to me. There's the phone number at the bottom. I'm going to be here till 3 o'clock because I'm taking my wife to dinner, an early dinner. This is for everybody. Vanessa, Faye is going to stay home now. She's not going to do the show with me anymore. She's going to take a break from everything. Orale than that right now. Richard, don't be funny. I know. You know I'm on the show right now, Richard. This is not funny. Some kids, I'll tell you. Somebody put him in timeout, would you please? Yeah, I know I asked for it, but not now, not during the show. Equal. You know, they say you don't have to go to school to be a dummy. Yes, Vanessa, she's fine. And it's not from an argument or nothing. Nothing at all. It's just that she was close to having a breakdown. I could see it. So I told her just get away from everything. Go enjoy your time off. Go enjoy your retirement. Go enjoy your family, everything. Becky, I didn't think so. Kenny Rogers right now is retired. She made me shave it. She says, I don't like it. But that's okay. Salud. You wanted me on my feet. I'm sitting down. How can I be on my feet? All right, Julie, where do I send the check? That's what she said. That's exactly what she said. You look so much younger now. What? Why do I need to look younger? You know? What do I think of high balloons? I know. Yeah, I've been thinking about that too, Richard. Spying again, you know. Well, thank you, Kathleen. Yes, it is very powerful. It's power of some. Here's the thing, so you guys know. I like what you put down there, Lisa. There is a thing called the power of suggestion. Now, when you go for a reading in front of a psychic, there are a lot of psychics that will work off the power of suggestion. They'll lead you that way. And instead of you following them, it ends up them following you. You're the one that puts the information out there. And this is why I say a good reader, you don't have to say anything. Just give them your name and sit down. And they should be able to tell you everything. If they can't, leave to me. Yes, Lisa, let us all know when the tacos are ready. Well, she said my face is as smooth as a baby's bottom. So I put my pants on and no. I know. We saw, in fact, Richard, that's where they said it was over Utah, and it was like 43,000 feet up. Tanya's on you? Where's Tanya? Okay, you guys have your fun. Oh boy. So anyway, let's go to work, everyone. We got out the cards to the cars and then stopped doing work. Like we said, I had asked if Carolyn Thomas was still with us, and I guess she logged off. Her loss, not mine. Yes, buddy, I agree with that 100%. But here's the thing, Richard. I have to say, watch what I say on the show because they got that AI connected to our show. So I can't really, express how I feel, but we got to watch AI to me, everybody. Now that they brought this AI thing in, it's like Big Brother watching everything that you do. I simply don't like it, but it is what it is. I have to deal with it. Kathleen, I have to ask you a question. Tell me your opinion. This is just for Kathleen, everyone, because she's native and I know what she does. Tell me your opinion on crows, the black crows and the ravens. Anything? Here's the thing. I said this a long time ago. Do you remember the show called 1984? That was a show about Big Brother. And I said that's going to happen. And it did. And it is. Hello, Tanya. Good to see you. Mom's at home in case you want to go home and make breakfast or whatever for me. No, we're going to go to our place that you guys go to. Okay. 4 or 5 days ago, something in Florida. Okay, but what I mean is if they land in a tree by your house, tell me what you think of that. Yes, they are very smart birds, but what do they symbolize? And the reason I'm asking Kathleen is because she's native. Lisa, you are too. I've been testing midweek with health, not health. Give me some time, dear. Thank you, Vanessa. Very, very true. And I tell people that, and no, you're nuts. No, no, I'm not nuts. So if you have a bunch of them outside of your house and they're in a tree, please understand, folks, someone will pass. You will hear of it. Well, I wasn't going that deep, dear. Crows are very smart. They really are. But to me, they represent the other side in darkness. So I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that's me. And I always say when the crows come by and I start hearing them, I tell Faye somebody's going to pass, and I'm always right. Richard wants to know. Let me tell you this, Richard. A lot of your big companies, I don't care who they are, a lot of your big companies are going to fold up. It's got to do with the shift, not only the economy, but it has to do with the shift. And it also has to do with things that are going on. I'm talking crime, I'm talking cyber crime, everything. And the deal about the AT&T phones going out because they were putting in the new piece, bull. It was a cyber attack. They just want to keep quiet about it. That's one. Yes. But that's because Capital One is trying to be the credit card company, and I just see credit cards going. Mary, I speak to birds too. I like that. But when the crows come, I tell them, get out of here, go somewhere else. I'm not ready for anybody yet to go. Well, there you go, Kathy. Now, I have a friend of mine. I don't know if you guys remember what the heck? I can't remember the name. It's a name place where they had the shootout with the FBI. And believe it or not, a good friend of mine that I knew since we were kids, he's the guy that took the fall for it. His name is Leonard Peltier, and he's still in jail. They won't let him out because of that, and I think that's not fair. But I don't want to get in the middle of it. Yeah, it was there. It was there. It was over Utah, Kathleen. You're talking about the balloon. They use, here's the thing, in the old days, old days, the medicine men would use crows to look through their eyes, believe it or not. They would send them somewhere and they would spy. Finally, yes, ma'am. Finally, somebody knew exactly what it was. Yep. I applaud you, Kathleen, because people just see them and they don't know what they're about, you know? What? We are done? We can't be. Thank you. Richard, I have been saying that from since I was on the radio back in 2009. I've been telling everybody stock up on water, stock up on everything you will need to survive, bandages, batteries, um, wrapping cloth, the pads, in case you cut yourself bad, gauze, everything, aspirin, whatever medicine you take. Like me, I got to take 4 medicines a day, and you need that to survive. You need to stock up on this stuff. Dry goods too. A sleeping blanket, or not a sleeping bag. One that it now. Here's the way I'm going to tell you. Get a sleeping bag that in case you have to sleep outside, which eventually. Now, those who live in the area where the fire ants are, get bags of solvent dust and open it and sprinkle it where you're going to lay your bag. And my advice to you would be put your sleeping bag on top of skids, like a box springer per se. And then put the solvent dust all around. I know all about this stuff. Yep, saltine crackers, high hole crackers, every kind of cracker you can think of. Because I'm going to tell you, folks, and this is what I'm going to blow your mind with. Please listen to this because I am very, very serious when I say this. You might end up eating dog food, dry dog food. A couple like that, boom. And I'm dead serious. I'm not playing games when I tell you this. When it comes to water, if you have a bottle of water, a cap full, boom, that's it. All of this you have to make last. Right, Richard? Because they're talking. You brought this out on me, man. They're talking about both coasts, West Coast, East Coast. Yes, Kathy, it does happen. If you could reach in to a bag and grab like a half a handful of granule, little like pedigree or something, and eat it, you'll eat it. Trust me, you'll eat it. And you will give some to your dog if you still have your dog. Okay? That's the way you have to break down to the eating end. That's in the way in the future, but it's coming. I'm telling you, folks, it's coming. And I don't mean to alarm you, but in another sense, I do. Now, Richard, can we get off this subject, please? You're not late, Ronnie. You're fine. I know you were taking care of your ex-husband, and trust me, you'll be rewarded for that. Yes, ma'am. Dry beans, yes. But here's another thing. I want you to keep this in mind. Are you going to take the water and boil the water for the beans, or are you going to use that water to drink? I agree. Those plastic containers that they sell, load them up with all the stuff that you need to survive, and then put tape around the edges so the air doesn't go in to wreck whatever's in there. Ronnie, why am I picking up the back of your elbow? Now, here's the thing, folks. I want you to know something. Back in 2009 to 2011, and my cousin's on here, Albert, he'll tell you, I did a radio show doing what I do here, and I started getting visions of things that were coming. And people laughed at me. I mean, they ridiculed me like crazy. And when I had to go play that same night after doing my radio show, I would go play. I could hear people laughing at me in the corner and that. And then some people would come up to me and say, "Hey, man, we listened to your show. Are you crazy or what? Do you know what you're saying?" And I would look at them and say, "Yeah, you better heed the warning." Because in that time in 2009, I had predicted on the radio, and I wish I still had the tapes. I said, there's going to be a plague that's going to come all over the world. A lot of people are going to die. I said, the Army or the National Guard will be giving out water and food rations. I said, we will be under martial law. We got this close to it. Before I left I don't know what year it was, whether it was the first year or the second year, but before I got off the air, I said, this was during Christmas week. I did the Christmas show. And I had announced, I said, Puerto Rico will have an earthquake, 6.5. And everybody, nah, you crazy. Nah, 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 nah. It's New Year's. New Year's is coming up. How could they have an earthquake north of Puerto Rico that same week that I said it? 6.5. And if you all remember, we were doing the show, and I had said in California, I said there's going to be a devastating earthquake, 7.1. I said it's going to go from LA to Las Vegas and come back. I made like a triangle. Well, I called a seismologist to tell him, and I got a girl that answered, and she laughed about it, like it'll never happen that way. And I just, please write it down. Listen to what I'm telling you. Okay. And then I said, you write it down? Yes, I wrote it. No, she didn't. So I said, good luck. And it was getting closer. It wasn't, I kept getting 5-4, 5-4, 5-4. So I thought it would be May 4th. No, 5-4 was one of the aftershocks. But it was 2 months later, 7-4, on July 4th. They had the earthquake, and it was 7.1. The line that I drew going this way, I remember Faye and I, about a week after that, after I had announced it, a week after we saw that show San Andreas with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and the guy that was talking about the earthquakes coming, the seismologist guy was talking about it on the show, on this movie. And he drew with a marker he said it's going to go from LA to Vegas and come back. He drew the exact lines that I did, exact ones. And I told Faye, I said, I don't say things like this to be right, because I'm just a guy that was given this gift, and I'm sharing it with you folks. And I said, I say this to help people. How can you prepare for an earthquake? You can't. But if you get the hell out of there, maybe you'll do okay, So even my cousins, I have cousins out there. I got a lot of friends out there in the West Coast. And I've told them time and time and time again, please listen. It's coming. And there's a girl, believe it or not, that I connected with. This is going to sound kind of crazy. But a long, long time ago, I made a prediction that I said, somebody's going to break into this person's house. I said, but she'll be able to go to the closet and the bedroom in the closet and call the cops, and the cops will get the guy. She'll be fine. Now, I thought it was Cher from Sonny and Cher. Remember Cher? I thought it was Cher. No, it was Sandra Bullock. I saw the long hair from the back, so that's why. But it was Sandra Bullock, and she went upstairs into the closet, shut the closet door, called the cops, and they got the guy. I want to get a hold of Sandra again and tell her, please, Sandra, I know this might sound crazy, but get the hell out of Dodge. Get out of that area, because it's going to erode. What it is, folks, of Hollywood and all that stuff, it's going to be gone. Trust me, it's going to be gone. And everybody, they laughed at me before in 2009, 2011, when I made my predictions on my show. You can laugh all you want. And I'm not at the point where I say, he who laughs last, bull. I'm just telling you, get out of there. That area, get out of there. They say, well, where do we go? If you could come inland more, like I had a call yesterday from San Antonio. They told me there are license plates. People are moving from California. They're moving to Texas. From New York, they're moving to Texas. Why? Because they know that the East Coast is going to go too. And folks, I am not saying this to be, to boost me up. No, I'm saying this to say, if you have relatives on the West Coast or relatives on the East Coast, please let them know. Let them know that this crazy, foolish guy said to get the hell out of there. They laughed at me then. They can laugh. They can laugh on me. I don't care. Laugh. But I know I'm right. Everything there's been, I've been doing my psychic thing. I've had my gift. You all know that April 1st is going to be 20 years. I'll have it. And in those 20 years, I made a ton of predictions. And a lot of them, and I mean a lot of them, 99% of them came out. And that scares me. When I see what's happening to the West Coast right now with the fires and then the flooding and the landslides and all that, it's happening. I said it's going to erode, and it is. The Gulf of Mexico is going to have it too. This is another thing I predicted. And I have family down in San Antonio. My sister's down there right now. I have sisters, nephews, and nieces and that. My grandson's down there. I had said, and I just talked to my friend not too long ago, I said everything south of the Guadalupe River in Texas, it's going to break off and it'll go into the water because it'll follow the line to the ocean and it'll come back and swallow things up. If I'm scaring everybody, good. Because I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to alert you. I've told my cousins time and time and time again. I've told my family, get the hell out of there. My grandson is getting married in June. I hope and pray, and this is what I want, but it's up to him. It's his life. I want him to marry the girl as soon as possible and get the hell out of there. It's scary, but it is real. And people have said, well, what if you're wrong? I said, well, I'm not. I haven't been so far because I know what the spirits tell me. I know what the spirits show me. And it's there. Mary, believe it or not, I went to school with Leonard. He's a great guy. When I knew him as kids, hell of a guy. And when they put the whole blame on him, I said, no, they got the wrong guy. The same way with my buddy, I'll just say his first name. His name is Sherman. They accused him of rape. And as soon as I heard that, I said, no, they got the wrong guy. I know they have the wrong guy. And I wish I could have gone to court for him, but. And then it found that now that they have this DNA thing, they found out they had the wrong guy. I think he served something like 15 years over something he didn't do. So when I say, folks, it's coming, it's coming. And Richard Dearden, I wish you wouldn't have pulled that out of me, but it's there. Very much so, Kathy. The earth is shifting. Yes, Mary, it is incredibly sad, but it is what it is. I say, here, let me give it this way. I talked to my buddy who's from Minnesota, but he's down in Mexico right now. And he told me he had to come up to Texas in El Paso for supplies that he needed down in Mexico for his house. He said while he was up there, the earthquake came in El Paso. So if you have a Texas map, draw a line from El Paso and go straight across, connect to the Guadalupe River, and go all the way down. There's a place called Falls City, which is right by Card City. Okay? They had an earthquake there. Follow that and go to how far the Gulf is. It's real close. I know what I'm talking about, folks. And I'm not blowing smoke up your rear. Let me tell you, I am telling you gospel truth. If I say it's going to come, Trust me, my spirits don't lie to me. Things are the way they are. We're going to have and I've been saying this all along. I said, we're going to have a different world, and we're going to have a different United States, per se, a different nation. And it's going to be who's in charge. I'll tell you, it's going to be so chaotic, folks, that basically almost have to get to the point that you have to fend for yourselves. And this is why all along since 2009, I've been saying stock up on water, stock up on dry goods, stock up on everything that you will need. As far as tools are concerned, hi, honey. As far as tools are concerned, you will need a hatchet, you will need an axe, and you will need saws. Because to keep warm, you're going to have to burn logs or whatever. You will need a sleeping bag that is weatherproof, that'll keep you warm. Blankets, you're going to need blankets. You'll need pillows if you want a pillow. It's just survival kit, folks. That's what I'm saying. And even then, I'm hoping that a lot of us survive. If it scares you, I hope it wakes you up, if anything. Now, let's go back to work. All right? Carol, I said something before about your tongue, going to the back of the tongue. Or it could be in the front. It's almost like, Carol, like a canker sore. Okay? That's beautiful, Jose. And that's what it is, folks. A lot of our spirits that have passed on, they will be watching over us. I will tell you this. I know, Richard. I know. I will tell you this, folks. Now is the time to repent. And you know, all of us, we pray on the show. Excuse me. We pray on the show. Now is the time to pray. Pray hard. Pray from the heart, not from the mind. Okay? All right, Carol, just remember that I say it. It's something regarding your tongue towards the back. Now, not to scare you, Carol, but that reading I did, I told a guy, I said, what's wrong with your tongue? I said, in your mouth. And he said, nothing. And then I seen his father do this, standing behind him. And I don't even know what the guy looks like. But I said, did your dad pass? And he goes, yes. I said, was it his mouth and his tongue? He goes, yes. I said, did he die of cancer of the mouth? And he said, yes. So I'm just telling you ahead of time, Carol, make sure that you get if you go to a dentist or whatever, make sure they check back there, okay? Don't panic. Just get on it. You know what, Jose? I've been saying that all along. I told Faye, I said, it's not going to be the Democrats. It's not going to be the Republicans. It's going to be one source, period. And I'm telling you for your health, not mine. That's what I've always said since day one, since I did the show. I speak for your health, not for mine. And yes, Danny was in the office when I got that phone call from New York about the guy with the cancer. It was spooky, but it was what it was. And when I did it, I have three DVDs, folks, of a TV show. Some people had heard about me, and they invited me to do a college TV show. And I was invited three times as a special guest. And we did it just like that. I would sit at the table with three other people. We had mics in front of us. They had us on camera, throughout the whole this one channel, a college channel, and people would call in, and I would listen to the speaker, and as they talked, I could get stuff, and there was, a lot of things that I would say, and yes, how'd you know that? I remember one lady called in, and I'm going on and on and on about her boyfriend or husband, whatever it was, and I said, I'm getting the name of so and so, and she goes, that's his name. I would love, I mean, love to do that again, to be on a TV show or a radio show like that where people call in. That would be so cool. I know we're doing it this way for now, yes, but I can't hear your voices unless I learn how to link up again. But that got overwhelming for me because Faye had about five of them on the bottom, and I'm just like, too many, too many. But when we were doing that show, the switchboard was just lit up like crazy. When I go on a road trip, I ask for my yes, ma'am. Call on your relatives, your deceased relatives, friends, whatever. They are there for you. They're spirit guides. Just call on them. If you need help with something, if there's something you can't get through or get over, call them. Ask for their help. Because when you grow up, when you cross over, aren't you going to come back and help your family? Yes. Vicky Peaster, I am getting your lower back, dear, for some reason. And I also get like when you walk, it's like somebody is hitting you in the back of the lower back. And it makes you walk funny. Ronnie, I haven't seen any of your pictures online. You really need to put them out there, dear. They're worthy of it. Jose, I hate to ask you this, buddy, but his mom passed. I'm getting a mother figure. Kathy Henley, I'm picking up somebody by the name of Eric. Richard Dearden. I'm getting a tooth that's going to affect your eyesight. Remember that. It'll make your eyes real watery. Okay, Eric is your son-in-law. Tell him to be careful of his right leg, right foot, like either stepping on something, getting in an accident where he breaks it, something like that. Vicky, dealing with lower abdominal pain that shoots in my back. Yes, ma'am, I'm getting it. To me, now, Vicky, understand I'm not a doctor, but a lot of people who are native and Latinos will understand this. You have what we call air in your system, and it's what they call empacho. Somebody has to you have somebody has to be behind you and pull. They tug on your skin in the lower back to let the air out of it. Claire Louise Trainer, dear, we thank you very much for showing up. We're here today. You know what, folks? It's me in the office by myself. So, how about if I go another half hour? Then we'll let Claire adjust to this. Claire, I'm a psychic medium of almost 20 years. In fact, April 1st will be 20 years in that I have. So all I ask, don't ask me, do you see anything? Just sit back there and I'll go over your name. And if something pops out, like I'm getting somebody with an M name, I also get somebody that wears a top hat or used to wear a top hat. And here's somebody from your area too. Just please warn him about the leg, either broken leg or foot or something, because I'm going all the way down the leg. And I'm talking about Eric. Just last night, my mom came. So she's still with us, Hosea? I don't know if you're telling me in spirit or what. Well, dear, if I could, here's the thing. If I can go an extra half hour and help more people, that's why I'm here. Okay? Paulie Miller, how are you? And yes, we received the package for my stepdaughter, Tanya. We got the package at the house. We got it yesterday. Now, let me explain something real quick so you know. I put on my pajamas backwards. So I told Faye I have to wait till 12 o'clock so I can take them off and put them on the right way. So I waited till 12. What that signifies, ladies and gentlemen, if you put something on backwards, you put your watch on backwards, your shirt on backwards, your pants on backwards, something. Do not take them off until 12, either 12 afternoon or 12 midnight, depending on what time you do that. When you do that, the next day somebody will hand you a gift. Lo and behold, Polly, the mail lady, came and handed me the package. It works. Trust me, folks, it works. Now, Claire, I had described somebody to you and I said about a top hat. Please let me know. This person to me is almost like a performer that they had to wear this top hat during a performance of something. If I did that, I'd be here all day, and I don't want to do that, Jose. But if it's mom, has mom passed over? That's what I need to know. Remember that I said that. Write it down for me, Claire, or for you. It has to do with some kind of performer. The play or whatever, he had to wear a top hat. Like if they did the play Scrooge, and the guy was in the play Scrooge, and they wore a top hat, then you would know who this guy is, because to me, he comes to you in spirit. Okay, Jose, please know that Mom was with you. Hello, Dolly. Good to see you. Even though you got your back turned. Now, Claire, here's what we do. When I say let's go to work, that means I'm going to start doing readings. Okay, I go up and down the names to get whatever I get. Also, Claire, around you, I get a black and white dog, kind of short, long hair, with right in here, black around the eyes, but brown snoot like or snout with white. Polly Miller, what's wrong with your hand? I'm picking up your hand. Vanessa, I'm going to say this. I don't know who did this to you or what the elements or how it came about, but you became a very strong woman and you don't take anything from no one. And that's cool because that's what I teach my kids. I always say, you're a Garza. You don't take nothing from no one. Okay, there you go. Your dog's still with you, dear. I know you physically had to put him down, but he's still with you, or she, whichever it was. You are strong, girl. You're very strong. You're very wise, too. Becky, let me say this. I'm in here in the front of the teeth. You have about two or three of them that they're either false teeth or if you don't take care of them, they will be. And you're getting like upset stomach because of this. That's starting from here. Like it drains out into your stomach, just so you know. Girl, I know about the arthritis. I have carpal tunnel arthritis, everything from playing music, playing guitar for 60 years. I know that too. I had my knee go out on me. Faye's did too. Okay, dear. It's just like I tell everybody, I'm not a doctor, but I know what I see and I know what I know. So I know I'm right. Sorry about that. I know what I'm seeing. So please just go have it checked, okay? Julie Evans, did you sleep wrong or something? I'm getting your neck and just hurting like heck. The back of your neck, it's very stiff and it hurts. And going back to you, Claire, was there somebody named Thomas that passed? Hello, Anne Marie. I'm doing an extra half hour, Anne, so you're not late. Please note it down. Write it down that I'm getting the name. I want to say Thomas. Thomas could be the last name, but I'm going with the first name of Thomas. And by chance, do you have like a it looks like a little wagon where you would put flowers in, and it's got spokes for the wheel. This is for Claire. The wagon I saw out in the front. It could hold a couple of flower pots or whatever, but it's got spokes to it. Either it was yours or it is yours or it was mom's, but I'm getting this wagon. It's almost like I see a ceramic burro pulling this wagon. Okay, everybody, I'm going up and down on names so you know. If I get quiet, that's what I'm doing. I'm going up and down on the names. Incidentally, when you get on the show, please hit the like button. That's the thumbs up button. And also share the show with your family and your friends and your groups. Because they can always, when I'm done, you can go back and rewatch the show. Okay. Richard Dearden, there's something about your front door. I'm not too keen on it, Richard. Like maybe you'll have to add another lock. Maybe it will offset, like the frame won't work anymore. There's just something about your front door. I keep going back to the front door right away. Well, say that's beautiful. That's what I'm talking about right there. Know that she's always there at the house, Jose. She's always with you guys. Doreen, they're telling me this to tell you this. If something happens, something bad happens, dear, I'm just going to put it that way. I don't see what it is, but they're just telling me. They're telling me to tell you, remember, you have no control over it. Okay? Please do not panic. It could be something small. I don't know. But if something happens, it's something that was beyond your control. All right? Yeah, Leonard was a good buddy of mine. Wish I could talk to him. Haven't seen him in years, since the 70s. Amanda, I'm going to tell you this is what I'm picking up. I'm picking up like a rash right here on the top of the head, but towards the back. I don't know if you wear wigs or what, but I'm getting this rash. Thank you, Anne Marie. Please, folks, if I give you something, don't try to ponder it now. Write it down first and circle it. And the more, believe it or not, the more you circle it after we're done with the show, when you circle it, the mind goes with the circles and then it pops out, whatever it is. Very good attitude. That's it exactly. Anne Marie, did you have a little kitty that died? I'm getting a little kitty around your feet. Yep. Neck bad a few days, Chris. There you go. I picked it up, dear. Oh, Prim, don't tell me you're going to go to mi tierra. Listen, Primo, if something comes out, you know I'm going to get a hold of you. But just so you know, if something comes out, I will definitely get a hold of you right away. But I'll do it after the show, okay? Have a good lunch and think of me every time you chew. 14-year and got a new kitten. Okay. And the 14-year passed. Understand this. That's perfect, Emery. As the old one passed, the spirit of the old one went into the new one. Just so you know, it happens a lot. So you really didn't lose your kitty, okay? Polly Miller, I know we talked about your eyes before, but have you been checked for diabetes, dear? Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I know what I get. When I get your eyes fill up with water and then empty, that to me is diabetes. And Claire, now you see how I work. It just comes. The spirits talk to me, they tell me, they show me, and that's it. It's there. This is why I say share with your family and friends. Let them know about me. You say, God, there's this guy on the line. Da, 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 da. You know, the more people I get, the better off because they're watching us. Lisa, they're telling me to tell you if you have to go to the store for something, go before 3 o'clock. And they said, while you're there, pick up a scratch off. You can't ask for any better information than that. It's almost like 3 o'clock is the time to do it. Kelly Durant. Kel, we've been talking for a long time about mom and everything like that. And I just want to say, and I'm meaning this in a nice way. Stop taking out, stop taking your mood swings. Stop taking out, stop taking them out on everybody around you. You know, just if you need to be alone, then be alone, but don't take it out on everybody. And sooner or later, I've said this when my son died. I said, "How long do you want to grieve?" Mom wants you to get active, even if you have to join a group of something. Okay. Remember, when you do it, you do for you. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, Jose. Verity, holy moly. How are you, dear? Golly. We were wondering about you. I hope the boys are doing good. And congratulations, by the way. You know, I ended up earning my degree too. I think it was second degree. First degree, second degree. No. But congratulations, dear. Couldn't happen to a better person. We're proud of you. Oh, boy. And I'm about to I got about maybe 10 minutes left, folks. So if by chance there's a question you want to ask me, throw it in there, okay? But I'm still going up and down names. Vicky Peaster, you might get a package in the mail, and you might not like it, but take it anyway. All right? Don't call it stupid, whatever you do. Verity, you just got on, dear. Just hang on. If something comes out, I'll give it to you. Let me put it this way. I'm going to go back to Verity. Your dad popped into my head. Is he okay? Well, in this case, dear, it has to be your virtue because I'm in charge. I'm going to say this, Verity. I'm going for your dad's heart. Okay. Just want to bring it to your attention. Have him get a physical on us, like they do. What do they call it? Um, where they go. I want him to get it checked. I'm sorry to hear that, dear. That's what I'm going for exactly. That's exactly, yes, a EKG or whatever they. That's exactly where I'm going. If you know he should have an angioplasty. I had three of them where they go into your leg and they go up into your heart and all that. Well, here's the thing: if your arteries are clogged, your thinking's going to be clogged too. He needs to go in for an angioplasty, dear. To me, please, if you want to keep him around a little longer. He needs an angioplasty, and that's why the dementia thing to me comes in too, because it's not clear. I get thick blood. It could be result of that, Carol. If you have a bad tooth, I will say this to anybody, and I'm one to talk. If you have a bad tooth, don't say, it'll stay, it'll be good, it'll fix itself. No, it won't. It's going to make you sick. I had a bad tooth so bad that it gave me pneumonia. And the doctor said pneumonia is an infection in your lung area. And I was really sick, let me tell you. So please get on it. Thank you, Verdi. Say hi to the boys for us, okay? And I wish you guys would come and visit one day. Thank you, Julie. Understand this. I'm not a doctor, but I've been through 3 angioplasties. I know what they're about. You know? And if I see clogging and I see thickness in the blood, I know where to go. You tell them hello for us, okay? And hi to Dad if you see him. Well, I know you'll see him. So a lot of people that are on here see your dad every Sunday on KSTP. So, anybody want to throw anything else out there? I'm kind of like burning out on my end. Danny, I'm going to say this. If you had a family member, it's a guy, family member or a friend, he has like a crew cut in the front. He's pushing you. Like, come on, snap out of it, get out of it, you know. He's behind you, pushing you. Tanya, they are telling me, the spirits are telling me, and I think it's Toby, that you're supposed to be singing more. They said because singing puts you in a better mood. I don't know if you sang while you were with him or what, but he's bringing it up again, just so you know. Thank you for recognizing it, dear. Eric P., I am about to leave in about 5 minutes, buddy. But welcome to this show. This is called, just so everybody knows, this show is called This Mug's for You, meaning a coffee mug. Okay? I'm going to be doing this show. I do the show. I used to do it with my wife, but I'm going to be doing it by myself now. I do the show from 10:30 in the morning until 12. But we had a good review and good bunch here, so I went an extra half hour. From 10:30 until 12 every Saturday, I will be doing the show. Wednesday afternoon, I do another show called Latino Psychic Visions, which is the name of our company. Okay, because being Latino, being psychic, and I get visions. So, I do the show every Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Mark it down. Where's our new person at? Mark it down, mark it down. Where is she at? Claire. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon for you, is around 10 maybe, I think it is. In the evening. On the Saturday show, the 10:30 Saturday show, which was today, is 4:30 for you. So please tell all your friends, all your family, they can rewatch the show as soon as I'm done. Okay, you can go back and rewatch the show. And I would suggest that you please share this with your family and friends because they need to hear what I was talking about, especially today. I've done a lot of crazy shows in my life that I've been doing what I do, starting from the radio back in 2009 in San Antonio to now. I've made predictions. 99% of my predictions have come out. The prediction that I said today on the show, please listen to it again. I don't claim to be Mr. Psychic, but I'll tell you what, I will put myself against any of them. I don't care who it is. Put me on stage with them. I know I can hold my own. The same musically. Put me on stage with anybody. My thing is what I want to be on stage with Eric Clapton and Buddy Guy if I could before either one of us passes. I would like to be on stage with those guys. And I know I can hold my own. I'm here. I do what I can do. I don't claim to be nothing special, but I know what I know. If I've given you something to go to the doctor for, go to the doctor. Don't play games with it. Okay? I'm just here to, you like to say, you can't please everyone, please yourself. Well, I'm trying to please everyone. Okay? So if I give you something, please take heed of the warning. Now, we always talk about our other friends, like our dear friend Laura Lee Potvin and our buddy David Hansel and our buddy Michelle DeRocher and Amelia Paisano, our buddy Jonathan Keyworth, and we talk about everybody. I'm still asking whether or not oh doggone it, what was her name again? Man, it just had but she was on with her husband or boyfriend Phil. I don't know if her show's coming on in a half hour or not, because I had asked about her. Dear, I'm going to put it this way. You only have your father once. So remember that. Buddy, remember somebody behind you pushing you. So that means get off your duff, get doing to something, this. Anyway, everyone, I'm going to have to get out of here. I want to thank you all for being here. You guys are the reason I do the show every week. I told Faye, regardless of what, the Lord wants me to do his job for him, and I'm his servant. And I said, there's people out there that need my help. So I come on and do the show. Wendy and Phil, yes, ma'am. I'm hoping Wendy's still doing her show. I wish he would let us know because I would tell all of you, go watch Wendy. Hello, Noe. I read from Noe too. Noe's family is very good friends of mine for a long time. Anyway, I have to get out of here, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves and each other. Take care of your family. Take care of your friends. Be kind to the homeless. Okay? And thank you, dear. I'll let her know that. Oh, I'm sure she's seen it. Oh, you ought to be surprised. Here, Jose, I'll throw one at you. I know you know who Tito Puente is. Okay? Believe it or not, Jose, Tito Puente played in San Antonio. Tito Puente Jr. Because he had his dad's band, and there was 75 of San Antonio Symphony behind his band, and Tito was out in front, and I was next to him. I was a special guest. So I played for Tito Puente Jr. Very proud, very proud. So, everyone, I got to get out of here. I thank you all. I'm trying to get this thing goofy. Thank you all for being here today. Please, please, please share the show. Please watch the show over again. People need to hear what I was talking about that Richard brought out of me. But until Wednesday night, but please watch my friend or our friend Lorley Potvion tomorrow. I think she's on at 5 or 6. It's called Mira. Why do I get these freezes? Oh, it's not the thing at the foot of the bed. Doggone it, I can't think of what it is. I guess I'm fried. But anyway, we did the cards today, so maybe you want to check out the cards. We did 1 to 4. Angel Rock, thank you, Kath. She does a show. Angel Rock, our dear friend Laura Lee Potvin, is on tomorrow doing. Paul Francis, I don't know what show he's doing or what time schedule, whatever. All I know is he's on. Thank you, Herbie. So, with that, everyone, I got to get out of here. Yes, I am trying to get Lori on here. Now, Lori is the psychic medium of this show right here, The Ghost of Shepherdstown. She was in that. And we've already talked, and she said that she definitely wants to come on the show. So I got to get out of here. I'm going overtime already. Please, everybody, take care of yourselves. Pray. Please pray. Start stocking up on the stuff I said. Water, dry goods, all the stuff I said. That's why I said rewatch the show. Have somebody with you to rewatch it. Share it with your family, your friends, your groups. They need to hear this stuff, especially if they live on the West Coast or the East Coast. All right? I don't know what happened to Lisa. She was always with us too, Kathy. As we say every show, love everyone you can while you're on this earth. Let them know you love them. Why? Because Kathy says it. Because love is life, and life is love. It says it on our coffee cups. It says it on our T-shirts. I don't know how much more I can say. If not, I'll see you Wednesday afternoon at 4 Central Standard Time when we do Latino Psychic Visions. Oh, and if I read for you at all, please Google Latino Psychic Visions, go to reviews and leave a review and leave a star rating 1 through 5. Okay? Thank you all. Take care. I'll see you, as they say in Italy, arrivederci. Good night. Adios.